You're not even realizing this, but most of you are screwing up your own hair. And the worst part is that if you mess this up, you look ugly. This has the power to make you look attractive or ugly, and most of you are screwing it up with these 6 hairstyle mistakes. Starting with number 1, you're just using any trend. Any trend that rolls around, you try it out. The buzz cut trend comes, you do it. The mullet trend comes, you do it. The man bun trend. You have to understand that if your head shape is not made for it, you should not be trying it out. Yes, hair trends are great. Some of the hairstyles look sick, but I don't try them because I know it doesn't fit my hair texture. It doesn't fit my head shape. I'm going to look goofy. It also doesn't fit my lifestyle. You have to think about all 3 aspects. What do you personally need? And this is where a barber is crucial. How good is your barber? You should ask your barber every time you want to switch your hair trend to make sure it fits your head shape. If it does, go for it. If it doesn't, find something else. This takes me to number 2. As you age, you start letting your hair grow longer to cover your bald spots. And I can see it, bro. I can see it, and so can everybody else. It looks goofy. I'm gonna be honest with you, it looks goofy because you're trying to hide the bald spot. But the more you grow out your hair to hide that spot, the more that spot is visible. You have to understand, because your hair is thinning, not only is it covering less hair, the longer the hair gets, the thinner the hair strands look perceptually. It's kind of like the beard stubble thing, like when you don't have a full beard, if you keep it closer to your face, it actually gives the appearance of a full beard. It's the same process. When you grow out your hair to cover your bald spot, it looks worse. You have to take action. I'm not telling you to not grow out your hair, especially if you want it. But if you want to keep it without showing off your bald spots, use something like our sponsor Keeps, bro. You have to understand that we're not living in 2001 like your dad used to. You can take action now, so you have no excuse. Your dad had an excuse, right? Your dad had to go to the doctor, make an appointment, have the conversation, it was a pain in the ass back in the day. Today, it is the most simple process you could ever do. Like if you start realizing you have some sort of hair loss, starting now is the best thing you can do. The earlier you start with hair loss medication, the more hair you can keep. You stop hair loss in its tracks, and in some cases, you can even regrow it. And with Keeps, it's faster than ever. With your computer right now, you click the link down below, you go to keeps.com/TMF. You can sign up, then you will be scheduled a consultation with a licensed U.S. physician. They'll take a look at your case, they'll see where you're at, and then they'll prescribe to you the only 2 FDA-approved generic medications that have been clinically proven to stop hair loss in its tracks, and like I said, in some cases even regrow some of that lost hair. You're gonna then get that prescription online. Then you're gonna get those prescribed medications delivered to your door, so bro, you're not even leaving your house. It is the easiest process possible, meaning you don't got an excuse, bro. If you start noticing your hairline pushing back, or your hair is starting to thin, or you're starting to get bald spots, start now. The sooner you start, the better. If you guys want to check it out, it'll be linked down below, or go to keeps.com/TMF. Number 3, scratching your scalp every time you shower. This is such an easy mistake to make because it's kind of intuitive, right? You're thinking, all right, to really clean my scalp, I'm gonna use my fingernails and scratch the scalp. The problem is that you don't realize that the hair follicles in your hair are extremely sensitive. When you're doing that, and especially if you're really aggressive, you could be causing damage over time, and there's something called traction alopecia. In other words, the more friction you're causing in your hair follicles, the more you can be causing the hair to be falling out, and over time can even cause bald spots. So when you shower, every time you scrub down your hair, try to use your fingertips that are softer and do a more gentle motion. The shampoo is formulated to lift up the dirt. You don't have to do extra work. And this takes me to number 4. You're just washing too often, right? Like I just mentioned, shampoo is formulated to strip all that. Like strip the oil, the dirt, the sweat. That's what it's made for. So you don't have to overwork it. But if you're over applying it, it can almost be counterintuitive when it can be damaging you because now you're overly stripping your hair. You have to realize that the oil in your hair to a certain extent is healthy for it. You need to keep it hydrated. The more you shampoo, if you're doing it every single day, the more you're stripping that out, which causes brittle hair. Your hair looks thinner. It ends up splitting. So start doing a wash in between. Wash your hair one day and off on the other day. On the other day, so do on and off, and notice just the health of your hair start coming back. This takes me to number 5. You ignore your natural texture. Too many of you will see an influencer or a celebrity and be like, yo, I want that hairstyle, but don't realize that your hairstyle doesn't just cut it. I have curly hair. Naturally, my hair is wavy/curly. So when I try to do a hairstyle that's more on the straight side, I'm wasting time, because it literally takes time to fight against the natural hair. I'm wasting energy, because it'll take me 20, 30 minutes just to get it done. And then I'm also wasting product. When I made the switch over to hairstyles that suit my personal hair texture, you save time, you save money, you save energy, you save all of that, and in my opinion, you look better because now you have a unique hairstyle that's unique to your personality and your hair type. And the final mistake, boys, using 2-in-1s or having any sort of shortcut. A lot of times, as men, you want a shortcut, right? You want to look as good as possible without putting in that much effort. So what ends up happening? You buy the 2-in-1, you buy the 3-in-1. That's a body wash, shampoo, and conditioner. You're destroying your hair. What did I just tell you? I formulate these for a living. So in my brand, I understand this really well with our brands and when I go to the lab. Each product, the conditioner, the shampoo, the body wash, it has its own set of ingredients and they're designed for that specific area. The body wash for the skin, it has to be lighter. The shampoo for the hair, it has to be stronger to strip the oils. The conditioner is different because it's supposed to infuse hydration. There is no possible way to mix all three. So what ends up happening is that you get a subpar product where you're applying certain ingredients in areas that should not be applied, and you end up getting underperformance, and this is why your hair ends up getting damaged. 3-in-1s and 2-in-1s are the worst thing you can buy, and if you don't believe me, go down the women's aisle and find me a 2-in-1. Women are smart enough to know this, but because men aren't, they still sell this stuff to us, thinking that we're dumb enough that we're gonna buy it.